Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a great day. Today's stories include toxic relationships, entitled people, lack of communication and invasive parents. Let's start. AITA for prioritizing my sister's wedding over my girlfriend's birthday after she gave me an ultimatum? My girlfriend, Lisa, and I have been together for 2 years. Her birthday is coming up, and she's been planning a big celebration with friends and family for months. It's a milestone birthday for her, and she's really excited about it, because she's always felt her birthdays haven't been celebrated properly in the past. Here's where it gets complicated. My sister, Jane, just announced her wedding date, and it's the same weekend as Lisa's birthday. Jane and her fiancé had to move their wedding up due to some family health issues, and now it's a small, intimate ceremony that means a lot to her. Jane asked me to be part of the wedding party, and as her only sibling, it's important to me to be there. When I broke the news to Lisa, she was devastated. She feels that her birthday should be a priority, especially since I've known about it for so long. She's also hurt, because she planned this big event with her closest people, and my absence would be noticeable. I suggested celebrating her birthday a day earlier or later, or even me flying back the next morning, but she wasn't having any of it. Things escalated when Lisa gave me an ultimatum. Either I attend her birthday party, or we're done. She feels this is a test of my commitment to our relationship, and argues that if I loved her, I would prioritize her special day. I explained that my sister's wedding is a once-in-a-lifetime event and that I can't miss it, but she insists on choosing my family over her. Now, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. My family thinks it's obvious I should go to my sister's wedding, but some of our mutual friends say Lisa has a point and that birthdays are important milestones in a relationship. I don't want to hurt either of them, but I can't be in 2 places at once. Am I the idiot for prioritizing my sister's wedding over my girlfriend's birthday after she gave me an ultimatum? OP, tell us. Did your sister move it up to that weekend knowing about the birthday weekend? Or did they just move it up and didn't realize, until you told them, it was the same date as her birthday? The latter, they don't even know it's her birthday. Girlfriend's thought process. 1. Pout, he'll choose me because I'm way more important. Damn, pouting didn't work. 2. Throw out an ultimatum, this will do it because I am the main character. Damn, it didn't work. He dumped me. 3. Turn on the tears, this has got to work, damn, he's still going to his fluffin' sister's wedding. 4. When he's at the wedding, he'll realize how much he misses me and come crawling back. OP, do not do number 4. It's your sister's wedding, and if your girlfriend can't understand that, you are at different levels of emotional maturity. Currently at number 3, but looks like she is understanding now, but she cried way more than I expected. Edit, little update, after this post I texted and called out her behavior, and now she is crying saying I don't even care for her. I am trying to calm her down, but she is really crying a lot. Did a little video call to see her face, I don't know what to do. Edit, little more update. I think now she has calmed down a bit and is understanding my point of view. I said I'll try to either rush things and be on both sides for a small time, or we will celebrate a grand one next time/day whenever she likes. Now she said, okay, and then wrote a long-ass emotional paragraph on how much she loves me. After reading that, even I got emotional. I don't know if it was genuine or not though. To the people asking, it will be her 21st birthday. Look, I understand wanting to be a priority to your partner, and I understand that depending on how much time she has dedicated to this celebration, party, reunion, or however she is calling it, she would want to celebrate this moment with OP. And I get she is upset about the change of date of OP's sister's wedding, making it an obstacle for him to be there to celebrate this birthday that she considers so important to her. And I don't take away the reason for her being upset, I don't think anyone does. The problem is the way she reacted to all of this. She was willing to end her relationship with OP, so he would choose her birthday party over his sister's wedding. She basically used their relationship as a bargaining chip to get him to do what she wanted. Girl, come on. I get that this birthday has a bigger meaning to her, because of things in her past, but it's not the right way to deal with it. OP, you're not the idiot here, and if your girlfriend hadn't acted the way she did, she wouldn't be either, but she did, so she's the idiot here. I hope your sister has a great wedding, and that your girlfriend has a great birthday, and that if you are able, you can go to both, but if you don't make it, don't beat yourself up. Also, I really hope girlfriend wasn't lying when she apologized. I really hope she was sincere and that you two can work things out. And what did you guys think of all this? What would you do in OP's shoes? Would you do something different? Would you have made a different choice than OP? Well, don't forget to leave your comments down below. Now let's read the comments before going to the update. Go to the wedding. You will break up with Lisa at some point, because compromise is not in her vocabulary. You won't want to look back on choosing the party over the wedding. Plus, if you have a seriously ill family member, you don't want to miss a family get-together. Indeed, that's what I thought, and texted her a while ago about her behavior, and now she is crying saying I don't care for her. Any advice as to what to give her as a solid reply? Not the idiot, you are not stuck between a rock and a hard place. Tell your girlfriend it's been nice and goodbye and good luck. Sounds like you guys are just done. She's felt most of her birthdays have been ignored and wants this milestone birthday to be special, and that's valid. She planned it in advance and now you're backing out, with pretty good reason, but she has a point that her birthday party was planned and you committed. I wouldn't do what she's doing. I almost never celebrate my birthday on the exact day, but I don't know, I kinda see her point of view. She wants to feel special and prioritized, and by your pending actions, will feel the exact opposite. That said, your sister moved up the date for a pretty solid reason and you're her only sibling, so that does trump a birthday party. Just take her up on the ultimatum because either she meant it and you guys are done, or she's manipulative and that's not good. Not the idiot. You're in a no-win situation. I'd see red flags though if my girlfriend or boyfriend gave me an ultimatum like this. Personally, I'd probably go to my sister's once-in-a-lifetime, hopefully, wedding over a birthday. Even if it is a milestone birthday, there are still a lot of other milestone birthdays. I also agree your girlfriend could move the party to a day earlier and it not really be a big deal. However, I will state that birthdays have never been a huge deal for me. I've always made a big deal for my family, but for myself I don't care. And our family always does them on the most convenient day, usually a weekend day instead of on the actual birthday. Again though, I'd see your girlfriend's ultimatum as a red flag. She's obviously an a-hole if she can't see what a difficult place you're in, through no fault of your own, and she can't be a little more understanding about it. Good point, I never saw it from a red flag perspective. Not the idiot. I know people will say, but your significant other should be your priority, but I hate how singular this makes a person's life become, just because they meet someone. You still have family, they're still part of your support network, and neglecting them just because your significant other is demanding and manipulative is a bad choice. Choose your sister. And what about you guys? Do you agree with the comments? What else would you advise to OP? Now let's go to the update. Update, am I the idiot for prioritizing my sister's wedding over my girlfriend's birthday after she gave me an ultimatum? First, thank you all for your feedback on my original post. I decided to go to my sister Jane's wedding, but things have gotten a bit more complicated since then. When I told Lisa that I would be attending the wedding, she was understandably upset and cried a lot. She love-bombed me, showering me with affection and promises, and finally agreed that we could celebrate her birthday the next day. I thought we had come to a reasonable compromise. During the wedding weekend, Lisa texted and called constantly with various problems. She claimed her car had broken down and she didn't know what to do, then said she had an urgent work issue she needed my help with. At one point, she sent me a series of frantic messages about our dog acting strangely, only to later admit he was perfectly fine. What the hell? Lisa also pulled some weird stunts to disturb me. She sent a food delivery to my hotel room with a note saying, "Wish you were here," and even called the hotel pretending to be me, to leave a message saying my presence was needed at home urgently. Once again, what the hell? It was bizarre and stressful. I bet. But I tried to stay focused on supporting my sister. When I got back, I went straight to see Lisa. She kissed and hugged me a lot, acting overly affectionate. However, since then, she's been continuously taunting me about ignoring her for the wedding. She makes passive-aggressive comments like, "I guess family is more important than I am," and "Hope Jane's wedding was worth abandoning me." I'm at a loss for how to feel. On one hand, I understand she felt neglected, but on the other hand, her behavior during the wedding was extremely disruptive. Yet, sometimes she loves and seduces me like I doubt anyone can ever do it that lovely. Our relationship feels quite complicated, and I'm not sure how to move forward. Thank you all for the advice on my previous post. I'm trying to navigate this situation, but it's been tough. There are more red flags in Lisa's behavior than at a Communist Party meeting. Get out while you can. Indeed. By the way, later, when I asked her about her behavior on the wedding day, she said it was not intentional at all. Sure, let's pretend we believe in her. And if you believe that, I have a lovely bridge that's for sale. No, I mean I don't believe anything that easily, but when she drops those emotional love messages and cries in front of me, I do get emotional, but sometimes I wonder if it's genuine or not. I also think that your relationship seems very complicated to you, but it is very simple for us. She is still upset that you went to your sister's wedding and didn't come home after all her attempts. And she will continue to manipulate you emotionally, psychologically, sexually, and in any other way she finds, so that you continue in the relationship. And you will probably remain like this, until her anger passes, or until she breaks up with you, or you break up with her. Instead of you guys having a mature conversation to clarify and work on the problems that you two have, especially her, inside and outside your relationship. And that's it. What did you guys think of all this? What did you think of this update? What advice would you give OP? And what do you think of OP's girlfriend's behavior? Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments. Oh, and are you enjoying the video so far? If so, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications to know when a new video is out. This really helps the channel, so I appreciate it. Now let's go to the next story. Am I the idiot for telling my daughter moving out was a bad idea financially? My daughter is 22 and she wants to move out soon. She is planning on moving out with her best friend. It doesn't make much sense economically. My daughter doesn't have a high salary, and the way things are going, if she moves out she will take years to save up for down payment. She wants to buy a home, and by living with us, she can save a lot of money. Another factor is that her best friend has a boyfriend, and I have heard her best friend talking about moving in with him. So, it could also be a situation where my daughter will have to find a new roommate after a year. It doesn't make sense at all. We were talking about moving and she asked me what I thought of it. I told her that it didn't make sense financially if she wanted to move out, and she will have to delay buying a house. I also mentioned that she would have to find a new roommate if her friend got serious with her boyfriend. She got upset and irritated. She said she would deal with it, and she ended the conversation quickly. My husband thinks we should just let her make her own decisions and mistakes. I don't think OP is being the idiot in this situation. I think she's being a cautious mother, thinking about what's best in the long term for her daughter. Until now, the daughter lives with her parents to save money and buy a house, so in this way it makes sense for her to continue living with them and not have any other expenses. But daughter's interest in wanting to leave the house, it could be her finally wanting her independence, either with a house of her own or not. Wanting independence is good. I mean, OP is cautious about her going to live with someone who might be soon move in with someone else. But I think you should encourage your daughter OP if she can afford to live on her own, and she wants to. I don't see a problem with that, and I don't think you should either. Now let's read the comments before going to the update. On the basis of financial sense, nobody would ever move out. Your daughter has an opportunity here to spread her wings and experience some independence. You are falling for entirely natural parental instincts to shield your child from any possible negative that might happen. Your daughter is 22. By that age I had been living 2 hours away from my parents for 4 very educational and eye-opening years, which enabled me to function as a grown adult far better than had I stayed at home. Time to loosen the apron strings. No idiots here, as long as you let her make her own decisions. Not the idiot. She asked. You answered. Now it's time to let her make her own decisions. Giving your opinion when she asked you for it isn't really being an asshole. It might work out for her, it might not. I just hope that this doesn't mean that you won't help her since she declined the help you gave, by her staying at home. In her perspective, she's 22 and probably feels she's becoming too old to stay at home. Watching her friends move out and in their own home or with a partner. The price of that sense of accomplishment and freedom she gets for having her own place is somewhere between the difference between her staying at home and moving out, and priceless. No idiots here. Not the idiot, though she is old enough for herself. Let her learn her own life lessons. No idiots here. You can't blame her for wanting to try it at 22. No one wants to be under their parents' roof if they can afford not to at that point. You were right to give her your honest opinion because it's true, but your husband is right. Let her make her own mistakes and maybe she'll surprise you. And what do you guys think about it? What suggestion would you give to the daughter if you were OP? Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Now let's go to the update. Update: Am I the idiot for telling my daughter moving out was a bad idea financially? I posted about 3 months ago. I was very anxious about her moving out and the plan she made sounded so unlike her. I talked to her again and said I supported her decision and I wanted her to do what made her happy. She moved out 2 months ago and has been living with her best friend. She lives about half an hour away and visits us a lot. Well, my daughter told me that her best friend doesn't have a boyfriend and that they had been dating for a few years. It was a white lie her best friend had created to hide their relationship from her parents. Everything makes sense now. I feel embarrassed that I didn't notice that they were dating and at the same time, relieved that my daughter wasn't walking into a messy situation, rather she was just protecting her girlfriend. And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. I wish more kids got greeted by, "Oh, thank God, you're gay." I was worried that something was wrong and then ran around telling strangers that their kid is happy and doing great. That's a really nice update. I'm happy for your daughter. Well, I wasn't expecting this update, but I'm glad it's good news. Glad your daughter is doing well in her new home and is in a healthy relationship. I'm just sorry it took her so long to tell you about her relationship, but this is a very nice update. And what did you think of this update? Did you like it? Were you already expecting this outcome? Don't forget to leave your comments. And that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.